বেছি হৈছো। Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Andre.
again, everyone. Um, I trust that you have a restful couple of days and that you are now ready to go to, to do some work.
I'm not so sure about the ready to go part. Saying I'm not so sure about the ready to go aspect of it.
Oh, why?
Rest is needed, sir.
But you got Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. You got an extra day.
Should I get the entire week?
Yeah, talk truth. Don't think that because I'm speaking, I am well rested enough. I told somebody this morning that I need another 3 days,
Right. Because
and
normally it would run off so fast.
trust me,
You
when Friday,
have things to do, so you're doing them to get them out the way.
yeah, when Friday afternoon came, I said, yes, this is me, long weekend. And by the time it quit to blow out is Monday. He said, but top, what did I do again? So it's one of those things. But nonetheless, um, the work is here to be done, and we have to do it. So I am going to encourage you to just stick with it. I know it's difficult because you have so many things to do, so many courses, and each of us is requiring so much from you guys, la di da, la di di. But I'm expecting much from you guys. I really am hoping that there are only 8 of you from my register. I'm really hoping that I can have 8 of you passing the course. I need to see all 8 of you for calculus 2. And you know, whether or not I'm going to be presenting calculus 2, but I just need to see 8 of you move on to calculus 2. So please put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you can't expect to pass a course. You can come to the class and you can hear what I'm saying and you can understand what I'm saying in class. But if you don't put in the extra work, trust me, it's much to do about nothing. You're going to fail. And I promise you that. If you don't put in the work, you're going to fail. And you're going to fail with flying colors too. So put in the work. Let us get the stuff out of the way and let us just go. Um, Again, the format of the exam has changed. What it is that they have done is they've gone back to the pre-COVID standards. Normally, what they did was during COVID, was to give you 3 questions, and 3 questions were compulsory, 20 marks each, and 20 multiple choice questions. What they have done now, they've gone back to the pre-COVID standards, where you still get your 20 multiple choice questions. You're going to get 4 essay type questions, and you're of 30 marks each, and you select your best 2. You select your best 2. I would say to you, select your best 2. But I'll also say to you, it's not going to be an easy road. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a walkover. It's not going to be one where you're just going to say, okay, fine, I'm just going to learn this topic and don't learn the other topics. Don't work like that. Don't work like that, yeah? So I'm depending on you to work hard. And I'm hoping that you will get some work done up. Anyhow, so with that said, any comments? I have another question. My other question would be, how many of you did some work over the long holiday? But ouch, no, that's not what I want. But how are you otherwise, though? Talk to me.
Sir, I don't realize school started.
You serious?
I think I'm only here with calculus, to be honest.
Oh, your man supposed. Why is this do this to me? Your man supposed to start, man.
I know, but my brain don't realize that yet.
Oh,
So
your brain don't realize it.
I'm only here with calculus.
You're only here with calculus. Never mind, hon. Um, this too shall pass, and it shall pass pretty quickly. Um, by the time you print 6, it's problem starts. By the time you print, really, the time run off. And you can say, blow out, second semester already. So it's just what it is. All right. So we were at piecewise functions. How we stay, how we feel. How we feel with piecewise.
Well, the confidence slowly build up like we drink like a spirulina, you know?
Okay, spirulina. Got you. Some other time I'll tell you an insight. We can't tell you joke when AC come class. Because you're gonna laugh me to scorn and I'm not up to that.
Alright, so me log out and come back.
No, it's all right. I want you to stay. Um, I want you to stay. No man, it's I can't drink to save my life. I can't drink to save my life. So I stay on the straight and narrow. Um, I stay on the straight and narrow. I would have had some very lovely students in the past who wanted to give me a drink, and it couldn't happen. If I smell it, I get drunk. So I say, you know what? Let me stay on the straight and narrow path. All right. So with that said, though, with that said, we need to wrap up. We need to wrap up. We need to wrap up piecewise functions. There are so many other things for us to learn. Piecewise functions is going to be very important, though. Very, very important. You're going to get that on your mid semester, getting the straight up. You're going to get that, and I'm expecting you to do very well on those. Work hard on your mid semesters because you don't know what the exam will bring. I see quite a number of students who get it or are getting 30 plus high 30s, 35 to 39% on their exam. But because they did pretty well on their coursework, they are able to pull through with a C or a C minus. Or because they would have put in enough work on the mid semester, on the coursework piece, mid semester, and the other pieces. So I'm going to ask you to be diligent. Your EducaSoft has been up. Take your time, go through diligently. I will at some point in time start putting some pressure on you. I know you only recently got it. So I won't pressure you now, but the pressure is when it comes. So you just start working and you should be good to go. Only 8 on. In Jesus' name, we could just work together. I am expecting all 8 of you to be successful. I'm expecting big things from the 8 of you. And among the big things, I need to get even 1A. I would love if I get all 8, but even 1. I mean, I need at least 1A. And it is possible. There are students that have taught Calculus 1 and Calculus 2 too, and they have gotten A's. So it is possible. So don't think that it is not. It is very possible. So with that said, I would have also sent you shared my notes with you on piecewise functions. There, I'm gonna ask, does anyone have a past paper with them for calculus one? Can anyone source a past paper? If not, can anyone source a past paper now with calculus one? I would have gone through quite a bit of areas under the units one and two, and now time to run to some past papers. So I'll ask again. For those of you who don't have, can you just quickly download a past paper for me, please? Quick and fast. I give you a couple of minutes. We need to jump into the past papers, and you'll find me do this a lot. When I'm teaching, I do past paper questions a lot so that you can see what the questions look like. You can get a feel of the exam papers or the exam type questions. Um, Waiting. Anybody? Somebody? Because while you're working, I need to work on them as well, so we can share the solutions.
Searching for it, sir.
Great, thanks.
Sorry, there's a check to see if I miss something. You give us something to work out, Mr. Sean?
No, Oliver, he is asking us to look for past paper questions if we don't have any in our position that we could share with the class.
Okay. So we can go and build up a confidence and work them out. Yes, sir.
Sir, here is one that I found,
The phone one?
2018.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like this the exam will look like. 4 questions. Go back down to the 4 questions with 30 marks each and select any two. So we can do 4 and 2 and 3 yet, but we can do 1. So let us just go back up. Let us stay at 1 for now. But this question don't have no size function. All right. So far, what I have covered with you, you should be able to do question 1A and C. I have not moved into differentiation with you yet. And I've not done average rate of change. Average rate of change is an aspect of the differentiation that I have not yet completed, but 1 and C for sure, 5 and 3, 8 and 2, 10, 10 and 6, 16. So you should be able to pick up 16 marks out of this. I'm going to ask that you said this is 2018?
Yes, sir, 2018.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to start working for me, please. As I said before, I'll be working the questions as well. So we can share them and we can go through the solution. So this is just really a recap of what it is before I move on to something else. So start working for me. By the way, why is it only ACL on me hearing? One to the rest of you.
There, sir. All right.
Yeah, man, so talk to the teacher, man. Sure. Dre,
Yes, sir. There too. There too.
listen, man. Make a cut you off, you know. Oliver, Mr. Oliver, sir.
Yes, just went to get some paper and pen.
Me no want hear nothing from me. I bet him a block off drug so you can't go to KFC go buy no food. I bet you.
Hey, you see the black man from KFC, whoever you said for black man now ever see me.
Sure, man. Let me talk to the teacher, man. Simon and Tristan, I want to hear from you too, right? All right, so start working. I'm going to be working as well.
I grab my
Yeah, man,
paper.
I'm going to be working as well so we can get some stuff done for the way. All right? Cool. Put
Sorry,
on
sorry,
top.
sir. Which question is it from number
One
one?
A and one C.
So
So to
A1,
clarify, all
A2,
of A,
so A, all of A
all of B and
and
C.
C. All right,
No, all of A and C. We don't learn B yet, and we don't learn D yet. So we're
all
just
right,
going to do A and C.
all right.
Um, Bigify for me, please, AC. Thanks. How is it going?
Finish already, sir?
I finished already?
Yeah.
Well, I'm actually typing the solutions. You finish?
No, sir.
Oh,
Go on.
well, I'm tapping the solutions so I can project to you guys. All right. You finished A1, 2, 3 already, or it get us at A1?
Finish A1.
Finish
Okay.
A1.
Partially did A2. Currently at A3.
And nothing get P, I mean it's a partially,
I'm currently just starting A3, sir.
Nice. All right, continue working. Anyone finish it?
Yes.
A and D, A and C rather.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Who is working?
A, not C.
Okay. Can I give you 2 more minutes, please? So I can.
Sure.
All right, cool. 2 more minutes, guys. All right. How we stay now? Anybody else finish? Any more?
I'm stuck at C now.
You stuck at C? All right,
Yeah.
that's fine. All right, so tell me, what about C that you're not understanding?
The normal term with normally whenever we're doing this question, we normally have a value for x.
You normally have a value for X. All right. Okay.
So most of
Um,
3x.
no problem. Switch
Sure,
over
we
come to you.
normally have a condition.
You normally
And
have a condition.
right. I'm trying to figure out what the condition is. And I'm thinking of a factor that's easily divisible by all of what's there. I'm thinking the left and the right. So I'm thinking 3, and then I'm thinking 2, but then I just leave it alone. I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm not able to.
Same, sir.
And then it says discontinuity. Find all discontinuity at all points. What we're accustomed to is continuous. Determine the continuous.
All right, fair enough. So I want you to be able to, going forward, to recognize and to identify the different types of questions and what is being asked of you. I don't want you to be some sort of stereotypical students. All right, so let me just explain to you. The reason I'm doing what I'm doing now is because I would have pretty much covered piecewise functions. And the next step for me to move into is differentiation, which is unit 3. But, well, right. So I wanted to just make sure that you guys are fully understanding on the same wavelength. So which is why I'm jumping into the past papers. So whether or not I'm able to introduce the topic tonight, it's neither here nor there to me. Just remember that I am losing 2 hours tonight, meaning I really didn't plan in my schedule to be spending on the past papers. But
So I think you have muted. So like you're speaking, but you're very low. Am I the only one hearing sir very low?
Sir, you're very low.
Hearing like a mere echo. So I'm guessing if you're using your phone and a call came in, it probably chipped out your audio so you can rejoin or just
Maybe,
check your
maybe I
speaker
said
at the top and Zoom.
sorry, say it again. Anybody? I was asking if anybody's advantage. I didn't hear because the phone started to ring again. I'm trying
Right.
to log on. Right.
I was saying, knowing that you just got a call, you could check, you could mute the speaker at the top of Zoom and unmute it. Then that should fix your audio because you were very low.
Sorry, AC, you were saying something?
I was saying we were only hearing a mere echo.
Yeah. If you're calling someone and you call 2 times and the person will pick up, you keep calling over and over and over, you keep just redialing the call.
If it's
I
an
don't know.
emergency, maybe.
Yeah, what to say? Do you know that I'm in a class? No. So them can't call me. If them don't see me pick up, just chillax, no? Chillax. I'm in a class and I'm not gonna answer because I'm in a class. So I'm trying to log into another device. It's just that the other device was dead and it just got a little charge. So I opted to use my cell phone. So while the others work on that, I'm going to thank you for sharing in AC and just ask you to stop sharing for me so I can share my solutions. Well appreciated. Please do not throw away this past paper. We ask you to keep it. Just create a Google Drive. I mean, a little thingy bob where we can always call upon these past papers. And I'm gonna ask the rest of you to start looking for past papers as well. I want to find a past paper tonight that consists of a piecewise function, and you know how to identify the piecewise functions. So, doing a little working out and a little chit chat in between classes, I want you to find another past paper for me. I just need to do one more question on piecewise, or one more question, one on piecewise, and then we can ask ourselves now what it is that we've learned since we started this calculus 1 in preparation for our mid-semester, which is fast approaching. Well, I tell you, them devices here, them don't know, them can't microwave nothing at all. When they put some food in a microwave and say 30 seconds and it just warm up, that takes 3 minutes. All right, so let me just project. Matter of fact, before I project my answers, what did you get for number 1, for part 1 of the question?
Sir, we get 5.
Okay, Tristan, thanks for responding. Anybody else?
Same, sir.
Same, all right.
Same.
Sorry,
Yes,
someone you're saying what?
I said same, sir.
You got same? I'm trying to sound wrong, but anyhow, don't change nothing yet. Oliver, wait a second. So me have to talk
Sir, I got
KFC.
5. I got 5 for my answer, and I know I'm right, but
Oh, you got, oh,
I stand
well,
corrected if you have anything else.
well, I
Um,
love your
I
confidence.
guess, my guess, man, sure.
Sir,
I love your confidence, but I
you're
think it is
talking to me,
otherwise.
if you're talking to me and I'm not unmuted, I'm having some issues with my cursor.
Well, not just a cursor too, but your calculator as well. But anyhow,
And I'm like, let alone.
so 4 of you say you got 5 for your answer. I quite frankly disagree. Let me hear if Oliver, the KFC boss, are gonna tell me otherwise. Oliver, what you get for your answer? Let me see if you get my answer.
5.
You get 5. Well, you join the rest of them too, All right. So all of you,
5
Dre, you didn't answer me.
wins.
Dre, you didn't answer me yet, Dre.
Sorry, sir. I did something wrong. I didn't do the square. So I was doing a wrong number. 1 second.
Dre, me go cut you off, Dre.
Sorry.
Like a stepson,
Okay.
All right. Very good, guys. I don't want you to see my other answer. See, teacher, just do the work and type it up already for me, Ja. So very good. So the answer is indeed 5. Very nice. I love when you guys are learning. So you see how it is that I've done my solution. This is called a polynomial. So when you find the limit of a polynomial, just substitute your value in it. You notice only 2 marks? Because all you're going to do is substitute in there. And you're substituting, -3 squares is 9, times 2 is 18, plus 7 is 25, and the root of 25 is going to be equal to 5. So you are correct. Very nice. Let me hear you again now. For part 2, what you got for the answer?
You get minus 3 over 7.
Nope. Anyhow, let me see. Let me
Got
hear the rest.
negative 0.423.
Hello, hi. Fraction, please.
Sir, we get the same negative
Sir.
3 over 7.
Simon, tell me where you get your. Save them up, please.
Sorry, I know I messed up on this one when I realized I was trying to go back, but I couldn't. I never have the time. But I got -9.
But -9. All right. Oliver,
Boss.
where you get?
3 over -7.
That's what I get to.
All right. So clearly, you guys are not learning the topic at all, or not learning at all. You need to focus a little bit more. So the correct answer is -3 over 7.
Sir Miguel of Ramsa.
I'm just actually very proud of you.
Feel the feelings, man.
I am just very proud of you guys. Very nice. All right. Who was it again now? Simon, you pick up where you went wrong now?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Are you sure you're not just telling me yes because you don't want me to question you? Where you went wrong? What you did?
Sir, like when I went for the, I accidentally put negative, not negative, -9 over x over 5. I didn't do that.
I'm not following you. Sure. I just want to. Rockstone, hold on, what just happened? Hold on. Something just happened a while ago. I've never seen this before. Toolbar. Oh, you see this now? I press something and something come up on my computer and it tell me now that my toolbar upgraded. Check out the brand new toolbar. I check out nothing. What you know? Nice. All right. Then now, how do I animate from this thing? If hold on, spotlight. Wow. Interesting. All right. So there has been an update on my system. Tristan, where? Sorry, Simon, where?
Sir, I said a -9 over x5. I crossed it out, so it actually, everything went to 0 except for that one. Same with the -1 over, not -1, 1 over x5 in the bottom denominator.
Yeah, man, but it's supposed to go
So,
to 0.
oh, sorry, I didn't put it to 0. I just left it there.
Oh, okay. Got you. So you recognize on your own that it should have gone to 0, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All right, good job, son.
Question, sir,
All right.
before you continue.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
All right, so I see where you have the answer resulting to -3 over 7. Why is it not Why is it not 3 over -7?
Why is it not -3 over 7?
No. Well, 3 minus 0 gives you a +3 still. So that's why I'll be confused how you change the sign for that one.
Sir, if you're speaking, we're not hearing you.
Oh, well, no, I wasn't actually. I was trying to type to respond to Dre.
Are you saying that they're all the same?
Yes, son. That's why I teach. I putting it 3 different ways on the thing to show you. So I have it as -3/7, which would be the same thing as -3/7, which is the same thing as 3/7. All 3 of them are saying the same answer. Remember, when one of the terms, either numerator or denominator, is negative, it makes a whole fraction negative. If both numerator and denominator are negative, then you will have a positive value, because when you divide 2 negative numbers, you'll get a positive number. So if the denominator is negative, if the denominator alone is negative, like in this case here, the whole fraction is negative. So it looks like -3/7. If the numerator alone is negative, the whole fraction in and of itself is also negative. So if you gave me the answer any of these 3 ways, you'd have gotten full marks. So if one of them, numerator or denominator, is negative, it makes the whole fraction negative, and I can write it as -3/7. If both numerator and denominator are negative, it means then that I'll have a positive number, because when I divide 2 negative numbers, I get a positive number. So congrats, it is -3/7. What I'm happy about is that you guys are, Sabrina not here? No. I'm happy that you guys are getting the hang of it. You guys are understanding. It's very important that you do. And if you don't, you notice what I'm interested in getting your questions, because I want to see if I can clear up any misconceptions. But yes, son. Anyone negative, it makes a whole fraction negative. All right. Any other questions? What do you say about 3? What do you got for your answer?
Sir, I don't know if I'm right, but that's 0 I get.
Or if you look on that, Tristan, and get 0.
It's undefined, 0/0.
Okay. Tristan, let me take your one first. How you look at that, Tristan, and get 0? Why is it 0? Talk to me now. TJC, talk to me. AC, what say you?
What say
How you
me?
get it to be undefined? How you get it to be undefined?
I'm gonna work it out.
That's not a response. Tell me what it is that you did in order to get it to be undefined.
I substitute x for -3. So I use 3 in the place of x. And then I do the calculations from there.
Sir.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yes, please. Go ahead. I hear,
Alright.
sir.
All right, sir. So when we realize it's undefined, factorize it. I'm gonna get 0/-3.
You got 0/-3.
Yeah.
Never remember what the factorized part, sir.
Sir, that's the thing. All right. Chev, how you get the 0/-3? Because I get 1/3.
You get 1/3.
Yeah. After I factorize it too.
All right. So it's after I factorize it, end up with x plus 3 in a bracket.
Mhm.
Now when I bracket them now of the numerator, and we already have x
You know,
plus 3 in one bracket there. So we have a bracket. We have an x plus 3 remaining after we cancel the numerator over x. So then we substitute the -3 in the x plus 3 for the numerator.
Wait. Before you retry this, sir, do you factorize the denominator to seeing that you have a square right there, sir?
Yeah, man, factorize it as well.
Okay. So you'd leave with that x at in the denominator.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, run through.
All right, now, so after I get the x plus 3 over x. Now we substitute the negative 3 for the x and get negative 3 plus 3 over negative 3. So negative 3 plus 3 equals 0 over negative 3. And that's
Okay.
exactly that.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see it now. Well, over to you, sir. Sorry about that.
No man, there's nothing for you to be sorry about. I'm listening to the conversations. There's one thing that I need to correct in what it is that you said just now, Chevy. You are correct for 90% of the way, but that's incorrect you. Tristan, unmute and talk to teacher. You think you can get away? Mr. Campbell,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. We're just coming back from the restroom.
Okay. Talk to teacher now. You said it got what for your answer?
Sir, 0.
Why and how?
Sir, first we factorize, then we
Mm-hmm.
simplify, then we substitute.
Mm-hmm.
And after we substitute it, we simplify it again and calculate it. So when we substitute it, will come down to negative 3 plus 3 over negative 3.
Mm-hmm.
And when I simplify that, you're gonna get 0 over negative 3, which is also 0.
All right then. I hear you. Hold on then. Don't say nothing more. Hold on. Oliver, what say you?
Yes. What people here? I got let's see. I got what people here? Yeah, I got 0. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I want to know. How you get 0?
All right. Limit of x squared plus 6x plus
What?
no. Hold on. Number 3 we're working, right?
Yes, I.
Yeah. X
You said square root a while ago though.
oh, not square root, sorry, square. Sorry. My apologies.
Oh,
My
that's in the
apologies.
answer. Cause all right. Walk me through the rest of it.
All right, so basically we factorize the numerator.
Mm-hmm.
Not factorize, sorry. Yeah, we factorize the numerator. 3x plus 3x plus 9. Then we end up with x plus 3, x plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Down in the denominator, x multiplied by x plus 3. Then I realize there's some common between numerator and denominator. Eliminate that, end up with x plus 3 over x. When we substitute in minus 3 plus 3 divided by minus 3, 0.
Mm-hmm. That's it?
Yeah.
So you say what do you get for your answer? You say 0 you get for your answer?
My
Yeah.
answer incomplete.
Okay. Simon. What say you, Simon?
So you want it's similar to what everyone else got, but you want the long way or the short way?
It's
Or you
similar to
want
what
to
everybody
just
else said just now?
yes, sir. You want the long
Okay,
way
so
or the short way?
okay, since it's similar, tell me what you get for your final answer then.
I got 0.
You got
So
0?
it would be negative 3 plus 3 over negative 3 after you substitute x. So that
All right. So the answer is actually 0. I'm hearing 2 persons saying undefined. Can you all tell me when it is that you get the function to be undefined again? Tell me when the function is undefined. Tell me when it is that when you do your calculation and get the function to be undefined, tell me what happens.
Oh, it's when the denominator is 0.
Thank you very much. Always remember that. When the denominator is 0, the function, you're going to say the function is undefined. When the denominator equals 0, it is undefined. Once you have a 0 in the numerator, it is defined, and it is going to be defined as 0. It no matter what the denominator be, could be a million, trillion, gazillion. Once you have a 0 in the numerator, you're going to end up with 0. So all of you, every one of you in the class gave me everything up to this point, 0 over -3. Chevy, I want to recognize. And so you were explaining to
Dre.
Dre just now. You were correct all the way up to this point, 0 over -3. This is the only part you made a mistake with. It's not undefined, but it's equals to 0. It is only undefined when you're dividing by 0. So Dre, I want to wash out that last part from your headspace. Everything else that Chevy said just now is correct.
Yes, sir. Respect.
Only part that is incorrect is when you said the undefined. So hear me out. I don't know if you understand what it is that I did tonight or I am doing
How
now.
much marks would I get, so, sir?
Say it again, Papa.
Like how much marks, sir, would I get? Like when incorrect right down to the so. Like how much marks would I
To be
get?
honest, on a good day, I might only take off 1 mark and give him 4 marks. But if I make them careless mistakes on the paper, I vex with him on the paper, I will give him 3 out of 5. So we still get enough marks, But at this stage, I don't want anybody to make that mistake. The only time I speak about something being undefined is when you have a 0 in the denominator. Other than that, it is defined that the answer is to be 0. Please always remember that. Now, my assessment from doing these 3 questions with you guys, I'm very confident that you guys are learning. Very, very confident. Some quicker than others, but the race is not for the swift at this point in time. But it's for those of you who can endure and endure it right through to the end. So at this point in time, I'm very, very comfortable about limits. Very comfortable. Honest truth. Very comfortable. Congrats. Congrats. Very, very comfortable. Let me ask a question now. Is there any level of discomfort with anybody read the questions that were just done? I was asking a lot of questions because even though I did the questions and typed them up for you guys, as a matter of fact, I just did them and I just typed them. I want to make sure, I wanted to project the question so that you guys can see what I have and compare to what it is that you've written in your books. I've questioned each of you, and even though I know some, like Simon was saying, sir, everything is what everybody else I have, and I believe him. So that's why I said, okay, give me a final answer. And I wanted for him to be sure. I say, you're sure that there's 0 over -3? He say, yes, sir, 0. Right? So just make that correction and you're good to go. All right. So just like I'm a big up, I'm at liberty to tear you guys down now. So I'm at liberty to big you up. But when you go on with foolishness, I will tear you down. It says find all the points of discontinuity of the function. And I'm hearing people saying, sir, we normally get a value. Get what value? When the question asks you to find the points of discontinuity, incidentally, we did this topic already. When the question asks you to find the points of discontinuity of a given rational function, the points of discontinuity of this given rational function f of x, what are you required to do? Walk me through the steps. What are you supposed to do? Today,
Find X, sir.
find x. But X no last when I look for X. What we are look for? What's the first step? So when you verbalize the mathematics and you can speak it, the man them can't trick you. Because you know what to do. So tell me, when you get a question like this, it says find all the points of discontinuity of the function, and you get a rational function. What is a rational function, sir? One fraction. What are you looking for? I've done this with you guys. Don't disappoint me.
Should I ask the question again, please?
When you're given a question such as this, and it's asking you to find all the points of discontinuity, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Don't remember at this point, sir.
All right. Well, that's fair. Can't kill you for that. What the rest of you say? Want to talk to me, no man?
No, sir, I look on it, same way, sir.
We're supposed to done the question already, you know. So there's no more looking. Come, talk to me.
Sir, we check if the right-hand side is equal. No,
Mm.
no.
You can't speak about the right-hand side because you're not given, it's not a limits question. So how do you know when it's a limits question? You will see LIM. LIM tells you that it's a limit. You're not seeing a limit question. You're not seeing a limit there. So that's what you were saying, that you're not seeing. We normally give them something, and you're not seeing that something. That's what you were saying earlier. But you can't see it because it's not a question on limits. It's a question on continuity. So, again, when you
Apologies.
see a question on,
It's going to be in or out.
you know what?
Internet shake is not going to be in or out. You can see me
Okay,
in
that's
or
fine. What do you do though when you see a question like this and it asks you about find all the points of discontinuity? Hmm?
You want you to find where it is undefined.
Yeah. So how do I do that?
Equating the denominator to 0.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Did I say this to the class before? Talk to me. Did I tell the class this before?
Maybe,
No, no,
sir.
talking to
Yes,
me.
sir, you have.
But not only that, I just said it a while ago. It is undefined, discontinuous, discontinuity. All of them words, I mean the same thing. Only when the denominator is equal to 0. So this is what I'm saying. Let x cubed minus 4x equals 0. The function is going to be discontinuous when that's something that happens. When the denominator equals to 0. So I'm going to let x cubed minus 4x be equal to 0. And then now I'm going to solve for x cubed minus 4x. So I'm going to let that be equal to 0. Therefore, I'm going to factorize. What is common between x cubed and 4x is x. What is left when I take out my x is going to be x squared minus 4. Again, this is known as the difference of two squares. AC, I saw in the chat where you put difference in perfect square. Don't put perfect square. Difference, you can say difference in squares or the difference of two squares. All right, I know what you mean, but I want you to use the correct terminology. All right, so the difference of squares. So when you factorize x squared minus 4, it's going to be x minus 2 times x plus 2. So when you expand all of these, you're going to get back the x cubed minus 4x. Now, either x equals 0, x minus 2 equals 0, which suggests that x is equal to 2. Boom. X plus 2 equals 0, which suggests that x is equal to negative 2. Boom. So this question has 3 points of discontinuity, which is why it says find all the points of discontinuity.
Because a guide would be that you realize there's an x cube, so there could be 2 or 3 solutions.
No, not 2.
3.
3.
Yeah.
So the order of the function or the highest power of the function tells you how many points it has. So this one tells you that I was expecting 3. And that's what I'm saying to you, everybody, some people have this fear of calculus. Oh, calculus hard because it's calculus. It's something easy. Sir, you can't say so because you're the teacher. At one point in time, I had to learn it too. And I'm saying, and trust me, how I learned it is not how I am presenting it to you. I'm presenting it to you in a digestible manner. So I'm saying, just follow my leading, man. When I come class and I tell you, them look at something there. When the checking points of discontinuity, you put the denominator equals 0. Don't forget that. And once remember that, you can go into any exam and pass it because they know what the teacher talking about. So please, don't forget this again. Points of discontinuity, you're setting the denominator equals to 0. Setting the denominator equals to 0 for points of discontinuity. You can't forget that. You shouldn't forget it. Fair enough?
Most fair.
All right,
sir.
Sir.
Yes, please.
So you can move your cursor. Wait. Yeah. What then do we do with 9x minus 10?
It is there for its pretty looks.
Just so?
Just so.
So then, what if it was flipped?
What would be the point? If it was flipped and the numerator is not the denominator, would we have points of discontinuity or point of discontinuity?
Only a point.
Point.
Or never point. And what that point would be?
The x.
Just 2.
What would that point be?
Hold on, sir.
I think 2, sir.
No, man, x. That can solve. So I'm solving that. Plus 9x is equal 10. Sir, one kind something.
No, give me as a fraction of Papa.
All right. X equal 1 and 1/9.
Right, so it will be 10/9.
It will be 10/9.
Right, it will be 10/9.
Yeah.
It will be 10/9. So the things that I've taught you are things that you see on the exam paper for your own selves. I just did 4 questions with you. These are they. Not difficult. Not difficult. Just follow my instruction, man, and you're good to go. All right, we have about 20 minutes left, and I really am interested in a piecewise question. Can anybody find one on the past papers for me, please? If we can't, I'll just use the 20 minutes and just introduce the differentiation. But I really want to do a piecewise to just wrap up all of what we've done so far in a past paper question. Because, yeah, this is what I want to do. Differentiation, going from first principles. So that's my next topic with you. That very question, as a matter of fact, 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. So if I get a question and we can do it in 10 minutes, I can use 10 minutes to go through my differentiation. And don't believe at any point in time that I run out of questions here. That's far from the truth. I can generate a question easy for you right now, but I don't want to do that because some students have a notion that the questions are harder when I write them. But some of these exam questions that you're looking at and you're doing are questions that I made up and write. So I want you to see them on the past paper for yourself so we can work it. So I give you 2 minutes to look. If you can't find one, I'll just move on. So 2 minutes.
I found one, but we do it already.
Oh, you found one, but we did it already?
Yeah, the 2017 one. I'm checking one or 2009 to see if
Okay. And I'm happy for that. Because AC just said a while ago, sir, yes, I'm finding one, but we did it already. Because one of the things that I do with students, I mix up some of the questions most of these questions that I give you are questions that I generate on my own. But there are times I go to the past papers. Well, every time I finish a topic, I go to the past papers to work questions so that you can see and feel comfortable that, yeah, them something are done. Have it packed.
no,
Not seen any?
I don't see any on the own name. Sorry, but we can just generate one.
No, man, that's fine. That's all right. You will see many more. All right, let me just go through the differentiation then. All right, so congratulations. We did some revision on limits. I will ask you to continue looking for the question on piecewise function. You can drop it in the WhatsApp group so I can see it. We can all work it. And we'll spend a little time on Thursday, God's willing, to go through that. All right? Because these questions are going to be important again. These past papers, rather, will be important again because now that I'm moving into differentiation, we can use the said papers to extract those questions on differentiation. So the point I'm making is, by the time I'm finished with the course with you, there are some past papers that will complete all the questions. So when you're going through the past paper, you can look back in the book and say, yeah, man, that's already did the question before, and you're good to go. That's the point. So just as how I did it, I want you to do it. Come on. Come on. Past paper 2018, I label it in my set of notes so that I know when I'm going through at some point in time, I can tell you that, yeah, I have this. All right, so let's go. Differentiation. Now, the basis of calculus is really differentiation and integration. That's the basis of calculus. Differentiation and integration. Why do we differentiate? Why do we integrate?
Hold on. Tristan had sent one in the group.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tristan. Tristan, I know, say nothing, Papa. Are you guys hearing me?
Were you speaking, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you
And I
were-
recognize that. Let me just check something here.
No, no, we weren't hearing any at all.
Sir, I
Yeah,
saw you
I was
typing, so
wondering.
I guess you were typing and checking for the thing that Tristan placed in the group.
Oh, so you saw me typing?
Yeah.
No, man, I was speaking and I was asking Tristan what year it is, but I recognized that apparently I got disconnected from one of the speaking devices. So I have to, it's a good thing that I'd sign into the other one.
Never hear none tall, boss.
You know, these technology. Yeah, the other one signed me out. I was there 3 times. I'm only there now twice. All right. Tristan, I was asking you what year it is, son. What year question is this?
Sir, 2012.
2012. Thank you. All right, so function is defined by, let me see if I can. Um, Oh, I was trying to find a question. Defined by, oh, come on. F of x. F of x. F of x is equal to oh, x squared plus 1. X is less than or equal to 2. One word the question from here, please. While I try type it. Type it and do the solution at the same time. X is less than or equal to 2. X is greater than 2. Determine if f is continuous at x equal to. Give reason for your answer.
So you're supposed to have determining F.
I
F
just
Oh.
want to
is
confirm that the first function is x squared, right?
yes. X squared plus 1.
Thank you, please.
Okay.
Thank you. That's 6 marks. I was actually thinking about a question that you had asked me before in class, AC, and I'm seeing the perfect answer to your question. Remember, you were saying to me, if you always have to write that statement at the end of the question?
Yes, sir.
See what situation? Give reason for your answer. So they're asking for your statement. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. I don't want to share my answers just yet. So I'm stop sharing. Thanks, what? Thanks, what? No, no, put this. Oh, I perceive. So check your document or something. I perceive that you know that it's on the phone, but it's going to find it. All right, so this one is pretty easy. I'm finished. How about you?
Still working.
All right, cool.
Sir, we think we finish.
Okay, Tristan, what do you get for your answer?
Sir, it's continuous.
It's continuous.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Why is that? What's your reason?
Sir, when you substitute the x value with 2, the both left side and the right side is equal to 5.
All right, so read the statement for me now then.
Sir, can I help him?
Given that,
Go ahead.
Go on.
go ahead, Arsenal, go ahead.
Since the limit of x extended to 2 on the left-hand side at x squared plus 1 is equal to the limit of x extended to 2 on the right-hand side at x plus 3, the function is continuous at x equal to.
What agrees with that?
Yes, sir.
Repeat, sir.
So I was asking, is there what agreeing with that statement?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
All right, so let me reshare because I've done the question. Very good, AC. So we're looking to the left of the function. The left of the function is where the function is less than. The left of the function is where the function is less than. And the function x squared plus 1 such that x is less than or equal to 2 suggests to me that that is the left side of the function. So the left side of the function is going to be noted as the limit as x tends to 2 to the left, and the left is going to be noted with a negative sign, superscript negative sign. And anywhere in the function I see x, I'm substituting 2. So 2 squares is 4, 4 plus 1 equals 5. Similarly, I'm looking at the function as it is going to the right. So I'm looking at the right of the function. And the right of the function is going to be the one that is greater than. So anything that is greater than is going to the right. So I'm going to say the limit as x tends to 2 to the right. How do I denote that? 2 to the positive superscript of x plus 3. Anywhere in the function I see x, I put 3. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. To be honest with you, I would not have given 6 marks to a question like this. That is foolishness for 6 marks.
What kind of foolishness, sir?
So it sound like you mark hard, you know.
No, at 3 marks, I'm give for that question here.
So you know me cook take extra 3 and go answer?
No, ma'am. So
What you mean?
where get the piece here so clear? To the left of the function, the first 5 here, so 1 mark. The second 5, 1 mark. And to write the statement, 1 mark.
So
when I
what
was
energy take to write the statement, that's why they give 2 marks, sir.
No, miss, I can't agree with you. So you know, say when we finish putting the something, I look up at top and I say 6 marks. I say, blow out. I have to go in and put in 3 more marks. Oh, we can't get 6 marks to this. But that the money here, so I saw me approach them the marks then. Me give 1 mark for substituting the 2 squares, 1 mark for evaluating the 5, 1 mark to substituting the x plus 3, 1 mark for getting the correct 5. So if you only substitute it and you evaluate and get a different number than 5, if I see the 2 right there, so I give you a mark. And for the statement, I will give you 2 marks for that. So those are that's the piecewise. Easy 6 marker. When I exam and see something like this, you say, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, 4 of that, sir, for 6 marks.
No such luck. Not while I'm teaching. It will not happen.
So why you behave like you're wicked, so?
No, man. It's just that I have to be fair to the process, because when a man take up my exam paper, I'm going to say, but we'll on it. I can't, Sir Shan, set them full question up on the paper. How can I think Sir Shan are going with? So they think have to up every time, you know? But anyhow, again, I am pleased with the level of work tonight. So we spend our duration of class tonight to look at past papers. We did a few questions, 3, 4, we did 5 questions on the past paper tonight. Was it 5? 3, 4, 5, yeah. 4 from 2018 and 1 from 2012. I hope something got a little clarified. Anybody saw something that learned anything new, saw something that them they weren't too clear on, but no, they're clear on it.
Not really, sir.
Okay, so that means what that says to me is that you were learning from beforehand. All right, big up on yourself. Thanks for coming out. On Thursday, God's willing, I'll move into my differentiation from first principles, and hopefully I can cover quite a bit of the areas on the first principles. I prepared some notes here on the first principles, and I'll see how best we can get through those. Continue looking for past papers. Continue working the past papers. I can come to class and work a 1 question on the past paper. Once there is time in class to do it, I can just say, here the plan. We could just work a little 1 question. I would love you to get your past paper so that at the start of the class, while I'm waiting on other students to come in, I can just throw out a question. Anybody having a past paper, and we can work on those, or that 1 question or 2 questions I may give you while we're waiting on students to come in. All right? So we can start that for Thursday coming. Big up on yourself. We'll talk on Thursday.
Have a good night, sir.
To you too. Later.
Bye.
Mm-hmm.